How can you prepare yourself and your employees for an anti-money laundering look-back project? That's today on Risk Watch. Welcome to Risk Watch. I'm Taylor Reich. The dreaded look-back project. Usually it arises when information comes to light that indicates a financial institution has some holes in its AML monitoring process and, as a result, may have missed some suspicious transactions. Whether the institution finds the deficiency itself or its regulator does, what it typically means is that the financial institution must look back at all its applicable transactions for a period of time to see what it missed. And when it finds something, it must file the missing currency transaction reports or suspicious activity reports. As regulatory enforcement actions continue to focus on AML, more and more financial institutions are facing the prospect of undertaking a look-back project, which can be all-consuming. If you find yourself in such a position, however, don't despair. It is possible to come out alive on the other side. Today we have Ken Agle, president of AdvisX, here to give us some tips on how to survive a look-back project. Ken?
Thanks, Taylor. As if keeping up with AML monitoring on an ongoing basis isn't hard enough, a look-back project typically adds a whole new layer and then some on top of what your institution is already trying to manage. Most look-back projects I've seen are no walk in the park or even a sprint. They tend to be marathons that could challenge even the fittest among us. Today, I'd like to share with you 3 things you should know before you start your marathon look-back project. First, find a strong case management system. Whether it's a database you create or work to develop with a vendor, an investment in a strong case management system can help you keep track of what is likely to be thousands of accounts, customers, transactions, and reports that your look-back will review. Hopefully, you won't be doing the look-back project alone, but the more people you have involved with the project, the more you need a good case management system in place. You don't want to finish the look-back only to find that you lack continuity in the methodology of the reporting. Nor do you want to get deep into the project and lose track of what needs work and what is complete. If you don't start with a system in mind and don't try to maintain uniformity between employees, you may end up spending just as much time doing quality control as you spend conducting the look-back project. Do it right the first time and preserve your sanity by preparing your case management system before beginning. Second, pace yourself and expect to hit a wall. Think of the look-back project like a marathon. You begin a marathon knowing you have 26.2 miles to go. As you proceed through the course, the distance you have left to travel decreases. But as it decreases, so does your energy, and each mile gets harder. A similar phenomenon happens during the look-back project. As you narrow down your workload, the cases you are working with tend to get more difficult to sort through. Just like a runner on mile 14 of the marathon, you will hit a wall. If you anticipate this and have a plan for how you're going to motivate yourself and your employees, when you get to this point, you'll be able to push through it. You may need to give some people time away from the project and bring in fresh blood every now and then to help keep the project invigorated. Third, finish strong. An experienced marathoner knows that hitting the mile mark 26 does not mean they are done. They still have the last 0.2 of a mile before they reach the finish line. Similar to this, look-back projects tend to have a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up once you complete every case. Make sure to leave enough in the tank to push through those last few loose ends so that you can finish the race strong. Being hit with an enforcement requesting a look-back may seem as daunting as running your first marathon. But if you have a strong case management system, pace yourself, and finish strong, you will make it to the finish line.
Thanks, Ken. To learn more about AML look-back or to contact Ken, please visit riskinbox.com/resources. I'm Taylor Reich for Risk Watch. Thanks for watching.